Okay, I'm standing here with Will Kemp and Eric Vogan, who are part of Barter Pay now. I met with Eric, I don't know, about a month or so ago, I think it was, right? And we were talking about his company, LE Renovations, which he signed up for. But he said, what I really want to sign up for is Eco Niagara Construction. And I said, okay, what is Eco Niagara Construction? He said, well, we build homes out of styrofoam like Lego blocks. And then we were at an event and I sort of said that again jokingly, and he said, yeah, that's exactly what we do. And I'm standing here with one of these blocks right now. And before I think I say any more, I'm going to turn it over to Will here, because we're at his house right now, and I walked into the house and every day has been, I don't know, 40 degrees with humidity. His air conditioner hasn't run for 3 days, and it's nice and cool, and he even said he had to put a sweater on this morning to warm up. So I think I'm going to turn it over to the two of you guys to chat a little bit about what you do and what you build.
So yeah, this is a polystyrene.
Styrene, yeah.
ICF block. This one here is a 90, what we call the 90-degree angle block. These foams are placed on top of footings, filled with concrete and as well as reinforcing bar, built all the way up to the structure of the home. They're basically built with a built-in studding system, vapor barrier, as well as your insulation all in one. So when you deal with Eco Niagara, you get 3 or 4 contractors in one. You're not dealing with the framer, the insulation, the foundation guy. You basically encompass all of these 3 aspects of the construction in one. Here in front of us is a hot rock panel system. It encompasses the heating floor system, the PEX radiant tube that runs in between it, the silver cladding on the top here, as you can see, and the white underneath. It's just a simple vapor barrier that helps keep the moisture out of the house. Here?
Yeah. And what I really liked about it is the fact that it's recycled material, and it's 100% recyclable. I mean, right after any wastage. And it literally goes on like Lego blocks.
Yep.
You know, and weighs like 2 pounds, right? Yep. So it's easy to put together and fast.
What I think, as I jump back into the frame here, what I think was also really neat was you were telling me about there's no ductwork. It's like as healthy a house as you could get.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to tell
Sure.
a little bit about the system that does it all.
So in an ACF home, again, and you can vary which application you'd like to apply. However, in my home, I've decided to go with a full in-floor heating system with 2 ductless mini splits, which are around 21 SEER, running at around 98% efficiency. That allows my house to cool off very quickly and hold that cool, right? In a forced air system, what you have is pressure outwards, which are pushing out the air out of your house through your windows, through the cracks of your doors, and this is why you get dirt build up in your home. You have a lot of dust that's built up, allergens that come with that. So this is the house of the future. You know, there's, like Eric was saying, after we're done building, it all goes back into a garbage bin and is recycled once again.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. And once you start to see your utility bills, I have almost a 4,000 square foot home here that basically in the dead of the winter with 4 bathrooms and 5 children that live here, cost me about $60 to $80 maximum a month to actually heat that home. My neighbors have commented many times how the snow on their roofs are completely gone, yet my roof still has a foot of snow on it, right? Again, it just comes down to better building and changing the way we think about how we're building. The cost comparison for this, although there's a misconception out there for cost comparison, the truth of the matter is when you do a proper cost comparison, when you compare the cost of studding, the framers, the wood, the vapor barrier, the concrete, all the labor that encompasses, it's all right here. So to do a proper comparison, you'll actually find that we are right there on the money online. And there's a huge misconception that this costs a lot more money. Your air conditioning can be downsized by almost 40 to 50% of the size that you would require on a forced air home, as well as your heating costs. This particular home runs off 2 tankless water heaters, condensing units, Navians, and they both provide my domestic water as well as all my heating needs. So it's pretty efficient house. No furnace, no ductworks, you know, no loss of energy. That's the biggest thing.
The other thing too is that this is it's fire retardant. It's also mold resistant.
That's right. Antibacterial, mycobacterial,
all that.
Yep.
Right. So you won't get that like people get in their basements, right?
You'll never get mold around your windows.
Yeah.
You never get, you know, mold around your doors and any of those leakage areas. You're always going to have a styrofoam with the proper barrier on the outside to make sure that those pathogens can't form.
So I think we're standing here with the future of home building, and I really mean that. This is, and you were saying earlier, you know, everybody's done home building in a certain way for so long, but with the way the world is changing, certainly this is the future. The energy savings, it's a healthier home by a long shot, and what these guys are doing is phenomenal. Thanks, Will. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely amazing.